Alright, so BioKey International, BKYI. What's on the checklist? We have low float, around 5 million. You can find that on FinViz or Dilution Tracker, I use a lot. Here it shows the shares of 9 million, but that's just the outstanding, but the float is lower always. The float is what's available to the public to trade. Outside of insider and institutional holdings. So we got a low float. We have higher relative volume. Current volume is 12 million, higher than the average of 2.8 million. We have a high percentage gainer. Closed yesterday at 82 cents. Currently it's just under $1 at 97 cents. And I'll show you the daily chart. High, it's a spiker. You can see that it has some pretty good runs on days where there is catalysts or news reports, public press releases. So it moves when it wants to. Today might be one of those days. And now on the 5-minute chart, here's my strategy. So it fits all the criteria for the scan to find it, basically. And then the pattern looks really well. You can see it's building higher lows, like, beautifully. Perfect trend line. And it's also hovering around the VWAP. It's actually just above it now. Okay. So it's still showing strength. And then the blue arrow, the pink and blue arrows you see are the signals. The blue arrow is the buy signal. That's not when you buy it. That's not when you press the buy button. That's just the signal. It's like a tornado warning or tornado watch, whatever you want to call it. So once you get the signal, you have to wait for the trigger. When you receive the trigger is when you actually press the buy button. And the trigger is when it trades, when price trades above the signal high. So the high of that signal candle is 1.01. So as soon as we get a tick at 1.02 or higher, we're going to buy it. But that has to occur according to my rules that I've developed based on back testing. It has to occur within the following 2 bars after the signal. So on this current bar we're trading at right now, if this doesn't breach the high of that signal candle, then the signal is invalidated. So we have about 4 more minutes on this current candle to climb above 101. If that doesn't happen within 4 minutes or so on this candle, then we don't take the trade, or we wait for another signal to occur at another time. So we're going to sit here and watch it closely and hope to find that happening. The RSI is showing strength. The custom MACD is showing positive. The default MACD is turning positive. Okay, here we go. We're getting close. It's currently at 99 cents. We need 2 more cents within 3 minutes. Looks like it's trying to push. I'm going to go ahead and get my order ready. And if it's pre-market like we are in now, it has to be a limit order. And change the time in force to extended hours. Otherwise your order won't fill. It won't take market orders. And if you have it on day or good to canceled, it won't fill pre-market. Limit extended hours is what it has to be on for pre-market trading or any after hours trading. So I'm going to buy 3,000 shares. Once I see it trade above 101. One more minute. Okay, we might not get the 6 a.m. trigger. Usually these signals are best, I've found, around 6 a.m. And keep in mind, I am in Mountain Time, so that's what I'm going to be quoting. You can adjust according to your own time zone. 6 a.m. Mountain Time are the good signals pre-market, and then after hour, or when the market opens, it's 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. So during market hours, not exactly 9 and noon, but like within an hour, 45 minutes of those hours, you'll find these signals work best, and price tends to trend during or after those hours rather than the choppy part of the day. Alright, we did not get an entry signal on that one. Well, I'm sorry, we got a signal, but we did not get a trigger. So I'm going to go ahead and pass for now. Maybe we'll look back on it and see how it did later on in the day.